Hello fellow paranormalers, welcome to this channel. Thought I might do a little a little vlog actually about Oxford Paranormal UK. Basically we're sort of a small collection, very small select group of people that are a mixture of empaths, sensitive, we do a whole range of different things. Probably got at least 40 years sort of paranormal type, if that's the name you want to call it. At least I would say actually a lot more than that, as in experience, with paranormal, not just the, last few years, just because these TV programs have been on. Big difference between, people who just watch a couple of TV programs, go out and buy some equipment or a couple of apps and then start thinking that they can do investigations. I find all that rather tedious and very boring and quite immature. But yeah, we're experienced. I'm probably the most senior person in the group, and I wouldn't call myself a leader as such. I would just say that I'm probably the most senior and probably the most experienced, if you like, or the widest variety of experience. But everyone has gifts. Everyone has gifts, and everyone uses their gifts in different ways. And that's really what we're about. We like doing investigations. We do our own research. I do a lot of research, and I do it pretty much every single day. Obviously we're all different. We've all got work to do and jobs to do and lives to lead and stuff like that. So what we do is every now and then we get together, and we will do sort of some investigation work together, and then sometimes we get asked by people if they can investigate, if we can investigate something for them, because they might be experiencing some sort of paranormal activity or something that's not really quite what they're expecting, and so we will do that kind of thing as well. And it's all very kind of low-key. We don't advertise, we don't go around blowing our own trumpet, we're not egoists by any means, and I think that's the best place to be, realistically, and the most positive place to be. I interact with quite a lot of people in the paranormal world, as it were, and have done for, again, many years. Again, I'm not one who likes to blow my own trumpet about anything. People start discussions about things and I'm kind of itching to participate, but I just think a lot of the time, unfortunately people are in this for the wrong reason, and I just shy away from anyone who tries to, give that impression about what they do. I personally don't like it. I don't like doing it myself, and I certainly don't like giving that impression to other people. So, but yeah, just a quick kind of a bit of an update really about what it is, who we are. Again, a mixture of male and female, young and old. People come and go like they do in real life. Some people come, sometimes it's just me on my own. There's always, I think, a minimum of two of us. Sometimes there are more. Sometimes people just like to join, to come and experience something for a little while, and then find out that it's not really something that they either enjoy doing or want to get involved in, too deeply. I think, generally speaking, that seems to be the experience of most people. Again, going back to the TV stations thing, a lot of people watch those TV programs and then think, it's like people watch horror films. They like watching horror films, and then it's like they're being given an opportunity to go onto the set and maybe participate in making a film, and they think that's exciting. And unfortunately, this is where the paranormal is at. It's become an entertainment, and I know I keep saying this all the time, but it is. Unfortunately, it has become an entertainment for people, and I just don't like the fact that so many people will massage their egos by calling themselves some kind of paranormal group name thing, and then go around trying to copy the TV programs, and you know, it horrifies me. I'm afraid it really does, because people seem to think that they can go around and pick up a piece of equipment or buy some sort of ghost hunting equipment off of eBay, and then all of a sudden they become an investigator. And I just don't like that kind of thing. Sorry, but it's just like not really, doesn't give us a very good name. You know, I've just had a conversation with someone today, and I've kind of just put their mind at rest that we're not like the TV programs. We don't have to go around their house. She's got young children, she's got activity in her house which she's not happy with, and she wants us to investigate. And you know, like most people, they have a life, they have children and such like, and you know, a little bit I get the impression a little bit apprehensive about, like most people are. You know, we have all sorts of people actually. You know, from someone who lives in a little semi-detached house somewhere, to pubs, to hotels, to, you know, people who live in really, really old houses. And, you know, it could be just about anyone, anywhere, really. We do the whole thing, you know, we go in. There's one piece of equipment that I would really like to get hold of, which I think in today's society we kind of need, because of so much EMF around on devices and in the air, and you know, all of these things. But it would just help to kind of debunk that, just to make sure that there's no kind of real strong EMF coming from some source that could be causing, you know, something, activity. It's like I said before, you know, have different hats on. You know, have the hat on that's the skeptic hat that tries to debunk everything before you start saying that it's paranormal. And I think, you know, realistically, this is the kind of attitude you have to have. And I see it so often, where every single little so-called unexplained, you know, thing to someone becomes paranormal, and it just drives me up the wall. Really does. But anyway, I'm digressing. This just, you know, this is just what we do. Where everyone that's been involved with Oxford Paranormal UK is passionate about what they do. They firmly believe in what they do. We're not interested in bullshit. We're not interested in conning people. We're not interested in ego massaging or sensationalism. As people may already know, I'm a qualified and trained psychologist. You know, I'm not interested in conning people into anything, really. And a lot of the time it's about actually listening to what's going on and being aware of what's going on around you. That's what we do. If you want us to investigate something, then by all means give us a message, and we'll see what we can do. We can't obviously promise that, you know, everything can be done or sorted out, but we can certainly investigate it for you in the most empathetic way that we can, or empathic way that we can. I don't know how you can say that word, but you know, sensitive to what you're experiencing. and hopefully coming up with some answers. I mean, you know, I've done stuff, and I know other people in our group have done things, research and investigations themselves, and sometimes you just don't have an answer. You know, you don't have an answer for everything. Wow, you know, I don't believe anyone could actually say they can have an answer for everything. But it's about producing the evidence and letting the evidence speak to the client. You know, if that gives them the answer that they're looking for, then that's the result. That's the outcome that you know, the best outcome that you can really hope for. So hopefully that's been a bit of an insight into who and what we are and how we work. And if that interests you, then drop us a line. Okay, I'll speak to you again soon, and I shall see you again in another video.